to lecture 11 and this is Introduction to BIS. Today I will give you a brief introduction to Business Information Systems course and you can understand what modules you can take in BIS. So let's start. First of all, we will start from the modules in level 4. As you can see, in all the levels you will have core modules and you will have optional modules. So core modules are standard fixed modules that is given to all the students. So you cannot reject these modules. This is the module for everyone. However, optional modules can be chosen by individual students and this is up to you. It depends on your decision. So in this list, as you can see, several modules are given for level 4. First module is called Fundamentals of Programming, shortly FunPro. In this module, you will learn the basics of programming. You will do some C# coding, you will create some calculator applications, tic-tac-toe games. In the very beginning you will learn variables, you will learn loops, you will learn if-else conditions, etc. And besides these simple calculator, etc., Windows Forms applications, at the end of the year, so this is core year-long module, at the end of the year you can build just complex applications, complex software for employee management, for customer management, etc. The next module is Introduction to Statistics and Data Science. So this is the core module and this is also year-long module. In this module you will learn data collection, data analysis, probability, and hypothesis testing. So it's just a brief introduction to data science world. The next core module is Introduction to Management and Organizational Behavior. This is core module and this is year-long module. You will learn this module throughout the year. What you will learn in this module? You will learn organizational settings, goals, strategy. You will learn about management. And you will learn about the nature of leadership. Leadership styles, leadership skills, leadership models. Also, you will learn organizational structure and design, organizational culture. So that would be the best introduction, the best start into business world, so that you can understand all the business processes. The next core module, web technology. This is also a year-long module. In this module, you will strengthen your HTML, CSS skills that you have obtained in level 3 from IIWT module. You will learn HTML5, HTTP protocols. You will work a little bit with REST APIs, and that would be the best start for web technology world. Another module, which is called Computer Science Fundamentals. This is core module, and this is semester-long module. In this module, you will dive deep into computer science world. You will learn computing systems. You will learn some operating systems, their history. You will be introduced to algorithms as well. And you will understand that not only software, but also computer hardware components as well. So which kind of hardware components, like CPU, random access memory, some input and output devices, etc. So we have finished with core module. Let's start to look into optional modules. In the list provided, you can see that one option or one elective module can be selected by you from the list. So optional modules are mathematics for computing, graphic design. So you can choose one of them, or you can choose one elective module. Any elective module from the WIUT module catalog. So let's see what is mathematics for computing. This is optional module and this is semester-long module. In this module, you will learn such things like algebraic methods, set theory, combinatorics, calculus, etc. You may say, why I need this? knowledge, why I need this module. Well, think about machine learning, for example, one of the fields of computer science. In that field, you will build some models, and definitely in that case, you will need some mathematical background. And think about simple software engineering process. You will have to optimize your software. Yes, for example, for some operations, your software, your application taking a lot of time. You think about why. So which resource should be optimized and in which way. In that case, definitely you think about the performance of your algorithms that you are using, and performance of algorithm is measured with the help of big O notation, logarithms, etc. You see, again, in that case, you need mathematics. So this module is the best introduction for mathematics for computing. Another module, graphic design. In that module, this module is optional, and this module is semester long. We had one of the lectures in IIWT module. So if you enjoyed UI UX lecture, so UI UX, which lecture was that? It was lecture number 2. If you enjoyed UI UX principles, UI UX basics, you can continue learning that field in this module, in this graphic design module. Graphic design module introduces principles of graphic design, image design, typography, color, and basically teaches you how to make good layout, graphic layout. So with this, we are finished with all the modules in level 4. So let's start to see what modules we have in level 5. As you can see, in level 5, you have not much core modules. So 3 core modules: OOP, Object-Oriented Programming, Database System Development, ISM, which is Information Systems Management. And you have several other optional modules. Let's start with core modules. First core module is Object-Oriented Programming, OOP. This is core module, and this is semester-long module. In this module, you will develop applications using C#. And you may say, well, I have developed applications using C# in FunPro, and how this module, how OOP module is different from FunPro module. The answer is, in OOP, you will learn the principles, methodologies, design patterns. And in real life, you do not write code by yourself. You do not develop big software just by yourself. You develop a software in a team. In FunPro, you learn the basics of programming. You learn how to program. In OOP, you learn the flow of programming, the stages, the principles, and the best cases of developing an application. So another core module you will have is called Database Systems Development, DBSD. So this is core module, and this is year-long module. I can say my favorite module. Why? Think about any application, whatever application, be it mobile application, web application, desktop application. Almost all the applications have their database. All applications save data. Data about employee, data about customers, data about income. So when you create an application, you also need to create a database for that application. You need to create tables, you need to connect multiple tables together and to save data in that tables. All of these operations you do with the help of SQL. Stands for Structured Query Language. Basically, that is the language that helps you to work with tables, to create tables, to add data to that tables, and overall to work with database. So another core module in level 5 is Information Systems Management. This is core module, this is semester-long module. When you start to develop some application, when you code 24/7 for 1 year or for 2-3 years, you start to recognize The IT is not just only about coding, programming, development, etc. And to run a business successfully, you have to know how to manage it properly. So what makes ISM module different from other modules is that in this module, you can look more to the management part of IT. So in this module, we learn different ICT solutions, ICT development trends, and you can learn IT management and its financial and business aspects. Also, you can learn information security and information systems risk management. Another module we have is called business intelligence systems. So we have finished with core modules and starting optional modules. First optional module is named business intelligence systems. Business intelligence systems, semester long module. Think about the following. Sometimes you do not just need the database. Sometimes you do not need some place to save data. Okay, in database you have information about customer, about your income. So what these data tell you about? Almost about nothing. But there is some term that is called data warehouse. Data warehouse is a large store of data accumulated from a wide range of sources within a company and use it to guide management decisions. So in database you have customer name, okay? You have customer income. That cannot help you to make any decision, however, data warehouse can help. You will learn in this module what is data warehouse, how to develop data warehouse constructions, ETL processes, extraction, transform, and loading of data, and also you can learn many other data-related operations. Another optional module, which is called Web Application Development. This is semester-long module. You learned HTML, CSS in level 3, a little bit of JavaScript and C# in level 4. You learn database systems development at the beginning of level 5, and now it's time to build your own web application, fully functioning web application. If you dream about working at Microsoft, then definitely you should take this module. Well, by getting this knowledge, you can work in any company like Google or Facebook. But C# and ASP.NET was introduced by Microsoft, so that's why I'm mentioning Microsoft. Well, what you can learn in this module? You'll learn how to build web application in ASP.NET using Entity Framework. You'll learn how to work with web requests. And at the end, you will build a web application that enables to add, delete data with registration and many other functionalities. Another optional module you will have is called Mobile Application Development Optional Module, semester-long module. It's 2020 and it's very rare to see a person who is using a desktop computer to do some tasks or simply to use internet. Nobody uses a computer or a laptop. Everyone uses mobile phone. Probably you are watching this video from your mobile phone. According to recent statistics, more than 80% people use their mobile phone to access an internet. That means that demand for mobile applications is very high, and this demand is constantly increasing. Similarly, the salary for mobile application developers is also increasing. Well, what you learn in this module? When we say mobile phone operation systems, actually there are two giants that take the biggest market share. So one type of operation system is iOS, iPhone lovers, and second is i5, Android. In MAD module, you will learn how to develop Android applications, how to work with GUI, which is Graphic User Interface, how to work with data access and network access in mobile applications. Another module in level 5 is named Network Operations. Optional module, semester long. In this module, you will learn the basics of networks like models, topologies, architectures. You will also learn network and transport protocol and how to manage them. If you are really interested in networks, choose network operations. If you are sitting at home, Wondering why you need these all of the cables in your Wi-Fi router, how it transfers data, how to connect two computers, how to connect hundreds of computers in the office. If you are interested in all of this, then choose this module. Well, very good salary is another reason for choosing this module. Game development, optional module, only 1 semester long. Counter-Strike, World of Warcraft, GTA, Doom, PUBG. If you really love these games and you spend a lot of time playing these games, now it's time to build your own fully functioning game. In this module, you can learn game design, basic physics in the game, visual design, and of course monetization, how to earn money with your games. And most importantly, by obtaining all this knowledge, at the end you can build a game. 2D game, 3D game, up to you. How you will build a game? By using Unity game engine and writing C# code. Now 2 years passed, level 4, level 5, and we are in level 6. What modules we have in level 6? Let's start to see. As you can see, in level 6 you have 2 core modules and many optional modules. Let's start from core modules. First core module is called Business Information Systems Project. Year-long module, so 2 semesters. You can call it final year project or just diploma project. Let's imagine you have some startup idea. For example, you want to create some web application for healthcare system or some mobile application for a business. You start to think about your clients. Is there a demand for this product in the market? Then you think about how to create it, what technology to use, how to monetize your project. You make a plan and you develop a product. So in this module, you learn all of this. What's extremely good about this module is that in the middle of the academic year, in February, you can present your project to industry experts, to real businessmen, and get their feedback. If they really like your developing programming skills, they can even hire you. Second core module, developing digital enterprises. Semester-long module, only 1 semester. In this module, you will learn how to have a digital business mindset. You will learn internet-based technologies and digital business models. What sounds really cool is that you will see the opportunities for small businesses provided by the cloud computing. If you look to current businesses, almost all the enterprises are digitalized now, but not all of them are aware about sustainable development. So what makes this module stand out from other modules is that in the module developing digital enterprise, you can learn sustainable development of digital business. Now we are finished with core module, and let's see what options you will have in level 6. So in the list there are many options to choose, optional modules. So what you are expected, what you are required to do is to choose 4 option modules. So from the list you can choose 4 option modules, or you can choose 3 option modules plus 1 elective. As you know, elective module is any module from the WIUT module catalog. So let's see what options you will have. First optional module is software quality, performance and testing. Semester-long module. Before I explain this module, let me show you one joke that I found on internet. It's written that a QA engineer, quality assurance engineer, like a tester, walks into a bar, orders a beer, orders 0 beers, orders 9,999,000 million beers, orders a lizard, orders -1 beers, orders some unknown letters. First real customer walks in and asks where the bathroom is, and the bar bursts into flames, killing everyone. So what is the conclusion? What's this joke about? It's about testing process. It's about quality assurance process. Clients never use your application in the intended way, in expected way, in the way you want them to use your application. Clients always use your application in different way. Instead of first typing the text and then clicking the button, first they click the button and try to type the text. In a word, clients behave just like a monkey. And this behavior causes to an error. It causes to crash. How you can prevent this? You can test your application beforehand. In this module, you can learn how to test applications, but not always you manually test applications. So in addition to testing, you learn how to automate the testing process. You will test using Microsoft Testing Framework MS Test and unit testing frameworks. Another optional module, concurrent programming, semester-long module. In this module, you will learn threads, shared memory, the classic concurrency problems. You will learn to work with Windows Communication Foundation. Imagine you are applying to Microsoft as a .NET developer. You know C# programming language. You know how to develop web applications. Well, hundreds of other candidates also have these skills. But if you know concurrent programming as well, that would make you stand out from other candidates. So as you guys pay attention, I'm mentioning Microsoft again. If you learn from Pro, OOP, WIUT, testing, and concurrent programming, you have a chance to become a full stack .NET developer. Just check the internet to see how good is .NET developer salary. Distributed systems and cloud computing. Optional module, semester long. If you use Google Drive, Facebook, Dropbox, Amazon, then definitely you are getting a benefit from cloud computing technologies. Facebook itself is a cloud computing application. Why? Because you can access your photos, updates anywhere in the world as long as you have an access to internet. Secondly, Facebook also have their own data centers, managed with a security layer enhanced on it. If you are interested in cloud computing technologies, then choose Distributed Systems and Cloud Computing module, where you can learn distributed file systems, HDFS, client-server communications, P2P communications, classical distributed algorithms, cloud computing techniques such as MapReduce, Spark, and others. ERP design and implementation. Optional semester-long module. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is the system that helps to plan, helps to manage the resources of an organization. There are a lot of such systems in the global market, but the best one is for sure SAP. SAP helps to support financial processes, HR processes, production, operations, and many more. If you want to learn how one software helps to support all of these operations, then choose ERP. Internet of Things. Optional, one semester long module. If you go to MIT webpage, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, then you cannot find pure computer science program. What you can find is computer science and electrical engineering program, mathematics and electrical engineering program, and so on. The reason for this is in MIT, they believe that pure computer science cannot give you much, cannot bring huge impact. However, if you combine computer science with electrical engineering, then definitely you can build cool things, such as robots, electrical cars, IoT devices, and so on. So IoT shortly stands for Internet of Things. IoT module enables you to learn the basics of electricity, how to connect devices with IoT networks, and how to program that devices. CGI and its implementation. Optional, semester-long module. CGI stands for Computer Generated Imagery, and that's kind of continuation of game development. If you really like it, UI UX lecture in IIWT, if you really like it, game development in level 5, then definitely you should choose this module. This module is just for you. In CGI module, you will learn 3D modeling, texturing, shading, lighting, rendering, and the best part, demo of real-life projects. Information security, optional, semester-long module. If you remember, in IIWT, we had a lecture on cyber attacks, dedicated to cyber attacks. Which lecture was that? Lecture 8. If you liked that lecture, if you are interested in cybersecurity, if you want to learn how to prevent your organization from hacking attacks, then you should take this module. You will learn CIIWT, which is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. You will learn data security, network security, computer security. You also learn how to manage security risks, how to analyze threats, and what countermeasures you can take. And my lovely part, encryption, cryptographic algorithms, and their application. Strategy in a complex world, optional year-long module. In this module, you will learn what is strategy, strategic analysis, how to do internal and external analysis of the company, how to build corporate strategy, and some of the strategic issues. If you're a business-oriented person, if you want to possess top management positions in big corporations, or if you want to create your own startup, then I highly encourage you to take this module. Project management, optional, semester-long module. Project management is one of the most popular fields in IT. There is a dilemma. Let me tell you about it. Ordinary people, like if you take this like ordinary businessmen, they do not have big technical background. They do not understand every detail of software engineering. But let's say one businessman want to order web application for his or her business. And software developers, they know how to build web application. They have very good technical background. However, most of the software developers cannot easily explain the process of building web application to ordinary businessmen. So they cannot understand each other. It's very difficult for both of them to understand each other. Software developers have problem in communicating the necessary message to businessmen. Who knows how to communicate? Project managers do. Project managers have both technical skills and they have business communication skills. Project manager stays in between software developers and businessmen. Project managers listen to businessmen, understand their problem, and explain this problem to software developers. Whatever technical solution software developers suggest, project managers negotiate this technical solution with businessmen. In project management module, you will learn project management lifecycle, scoping of a project planning and controlling, and other aspects of project management. Digital marketing, optional, semester-long module. Nowadays, it's very rare to see street billboards, TV and radio advertisements, brochure, paper advertisements, because they are old. Now what we see most of the time is online advertisement, Facebook advertisement, and advertisement in many other social networks, because now that's the place where people spend their most of the time. So how to build proper digital marketing strategy, how to come up with online advertisement that increases sales. If you are interested in this, then do not hesitate to choose digital marketing module, where you can learn digital marketing assets, tools and tactics, search engine marketing, online advertising, online revenue modules. The last optional module, machine learning and data analytics. Optional module, only one semester long. Machine learning and artificial intelligence, they're one of the hot topics of today. Be it face recognition, be it data science in healthcare system, all of them using machine learning. In this module, you will have brief introduction to data mining and machine learning. Also, you will learn data visualization, predictive and descriptive modeling, basics of neural networks. If you loved the business intelligence systems module in level 5, then you definitely should choose this module. After looking to all these modules, you may say, well, some of the modules are game graphics oriented, some of the modules are business oriented, and some of the modules are programming oriented. Other modules are data-oriented. Which one would be better for me to choose? The answer is depending on your career goals. I really like this information because by reading this, you can determine your career goal. So let's read together. This is the information from page 9 of BIS handbook. How you can obtain BIS handbook, I will provide the link. So if you obtain page 9 of BIS handbook, you can see the following information. The course creates opportunity to gradually strengthen and master skills and knowledge in different directions by providing certain optional modules. Together, we have seen all the optional modules. For instance, data analytics direction having embarking modules fundamentals of statistics and data science, database systems development, business intelligence systems, machine learning, and data analytics. So we have discussed data analytics direction. Business management direction embarks introduction to management and organizational behavior, information systems management, project management, strategy in a complex world, developing digital enterprise, ERP design and implementation. We have discussed business management direction. Let's move on. Programming direction embarks mobile, web, and game application development, concurrent programming, Internet of Things, etc. So we have discussed programming direction. Graphics direction embarks graphic design, game development, and CGI and its implementation. So this was graphics direction. So dear students, that is the end of the lecture. Now you have a little bit period of time to think about what course to choose and what modules to choose. This is your life and this is your decision. Whatever decision you make, I wish you good luck. Whatever decision you make, do not forget BIS lecturers are always here to help you. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.